As for each of his creative acts to come, God noted that the light he had spoken into existence was good.
Now the rest of the group are having their commitment to him and his cause put to the test. Will they prioritize the reward of Jesus' loving approval that Stephen experienced so vividly at his death? Or will they allow fear and even what many might call legitimate concerns to shape their lives?
Because vowels are normally voiced, we don't bother mentioning voicing when we describe vowels. You should be aware though that in some languages there are voiceless vowels. You can see from the IPA vowel chart that it's not quite as far forward as the sound for E. And the symbol for this,
we want to understand what God intends in the process of that worldview change. What it's going to take for worldview to shift in that kind of foundational and fundamental way. Now, historically, over the course of the centuries, and particularly in recent times, we've seen a steady movement away from a belief in the explanatory power of meta-narratives.
Being his disciple involves a willingness to place all other connections and allegiances and duties in a lower priority to a relationship with him.
William Tyndale gave a lot more than just time and effort. He gave his life to see God's Word translated into the English language. When it comes to translating, re-expressing this in a target language or a receptor language, we would start with a proper noun, Jesus, followed by a verb, said. Then there would be a verb phrase and a pronoun. I often find that the translators have appropriately translated each proposition, but sometimes the relationships between the propositions are not adequately reflected in their translation in a way.
Developing a literacy program from the ground up really takes faith that literacy is an important part of God's work, to see His Word truly in the hands of local people.
Put a teacher's note following the cultural illustrations in the lesson, which instructs the native teacher to think of other suitable cultural illustrations that will speak very clearly.